Is New York, New York the best themed hotel in Las Vegas? Join us as we get lost in this New York themed hotel. We explore everything this Vegas hotel has to offer. From New York inspired foods to a Big Apple roller coaster, this hotel has so much going on. We also try the brand new Parm inside Aria's Proper Eats food hall. Will we hit a big jackpot in the Big Apple? Keep watching to find out. You know what time it is. It's recess time, recess time. Y'all, we finally made it to the Big Apple. See?
I mean, we're at a casino, dude.
Well, it still counts, Chris. It still counts. It still counts.
It does. It does. Let's go see inside.
Guys, yeah, all right. So we're at New York, New York, Las Vegas, but that's okay, right? It still counts as a big city.
It does count. Las Vegas is a big city. So it's kind of like the big city within the big city. And this one has a roller coaster in it.
Yeah.
New York doesn't have a roller coaster. Well, it does, but...
It does, but... And also, it's got a very creepy Disney-esque castle right across the street.
Yeah, the Excalibur.
Yeah. We've never stayed at the Excalibur. We are willing to do it for you. If you guys want us to stay there, we'll do it if we get enough comments and likes on this video.
Yeah, comment down below. Should we risk our lives at Excalibur? Just kidding. It's not that bad.
It can't be, right?
You know, we've never stayed there, and probably for good reason if you know us, so.
If we get enough comments and likes, we'll do it. Let's just say, for our channel, 100 likes on this video, we'll stay there. Is that too low?
Maybe, I don't know.
I guess we'll find out. And there it is, Excalibur.
New York, New York comes with its own replica statue of the Statue of Liberty. It's 1/2 scale, so it's not quite as big as Lady Liberty up in the Big Apple itself, but hey, it's still pretty big.
It wouldn't be a themed New York, New York hotel if it didn't have the Brooklyn Bridge and a Shake Shack here. What's really cool is they've got picnic tables out here, plenty of seating. There's a Starbucks outside. Like I said, New York's famous Shake Shack is here. So if there isn't one where you're at, just come to Vegas. And it's like right here in New York, New York.
And as you can hear in the background, what's New York without construction sounds? So it's very on theme here in Vegas. This is one of the most themed hotels here in Las Vegas, and we had to come check it out. We've never stayed here. It's just steps away from T-Mobile Arena, so if you're coming here for a show, think about that. It's a great location. You can just walk to the arena. But let's take you inside and show you some of the inside of this iconic Las Vegas hotel and casino.
Oh, look, Mad Apple. I really want to see this show. This is a Cirque du Soleil show here at New York, New York. Tickets from $49. That's not bad. I gotta say, Cirque du Soleil and Vegas are so synonymous, and every show that we've seen has been fantastic. Many years ago, I think now over 10, the Venetian had the Phantom of the Opera. And I always felt like the sequel to Phantom of the Opera, which is Love Never Dies, which is set at Coney Island, like in New York, should come to New York, New York. So if there's a producer out there that wants to bring that show here, bring it. I think it would be perfect. The setting is set for you here in Las Vegas for Love Never Dies.
You guys, I found my subway stop, Christopher Street Station, right? Can I take this sign home with me? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna try to take this sign home. All right, when you step into New York, New York, the theming is everywhere. I know Anthony Bourdain kind of poo-pooed all over this place, but I don't know, we kind of like it. We kind of like the kitschy theming. But you walk in, it feels like you're in a city, like a scaled down city with rows and rows of restaurants. So they have like Broadway Burger Bar and Grill. They have the original Fulton Fish Fry. They have Irish pubs, all sorts of different eateries. They have delis for you to choose from. So if you want something fast and relatively affordable, come check out the food. We'll call it the food court. It's not really a food court, but the food area here at New York, New York. There's lots to choose from.
All right, I know a lot of New Yorkers are probably cringing at this video, but I don't know. Chris and I really like a good theming. We love going to theme parks. This reminds me of like a main street. There's the facades of like all the buildings on top. It just looks really cool. The restaurants are on the bottom. I don't know. We haven't been to New York but a few times, so we can't really tell you how accurate this is. But from our perspective, at least from the movies and what we know of New York, it's fun. Comment down below, are you a New Yorker and do you hate this? Like, we're sorry if you're watching this and it's just too cringe for you, but I know Anthony Bourdain did not care for this when he came here. It's just an interesting experience so far for us because it's just fun. It's just some fun theming.
Exactly right. It's fun theming. You're in Las Vegas. This isn't meant to be a one-to-one comparison to the actual New York City. I think it's just supposed to give the idea of New York City. And like I said, Ben and I like corny theming, and this is really corny and really awesome. So, you know, New York, props to you. I wish they had more like really in-depth themed hotels here. They're starting to kind of phase those out in Vegas more and more, but glad to see that New York is still going strong and sticking around. Yo, what is Pacific Rim Books? That's a weird, is that a New York book chain? I don't know. I've never heard of it before. Pacific Rim Books? Comment down below if this is a New York staple or not.
They've got a large assortment of games here in New York. This is actually one of our favorite casinos to play in because there's just so much going on. It's got high ceilings. I know that's typically not profitable for a casino, but we really enjoy it here. They've got pretty much every game that you would want. Lightning Link, they've got Goldfish, they've got it all. Well, did you find a machine you wanted to play?
Huh?
Did you find a machine you wanted to play?
I wasn't looking for a machine, so not yet, but they have a lot here. There's a ton of variety. So I didn't say they had Frankenstein, so maybe I'll go play that later.
I think we're gonna play Frankenstein, if there's room. Oh, we found one. All right, we're playing, how much?
$10.
$10, and we're playing Frankenstein. This is one of our favorites. See what happens. All right, yep. Starting to fill up, so like I said, less hangry. Oh!
Frankenstein man. Frankenstein.
Oh, we got one! It's alive!
$80. I'll take the $80.
So, those of you who don't know, if you get the It's Alive, you get any Frankenstein heads, you are eligible to win some of these prizes up here. Oh, speak of the devil.
Frankenstein. Yeah.
Oh, we got one. So let's see how much it's worth. $20. Okay.
See, that's what you need.
And if they're flaming, you get more of the prizes that are on fire. And that's your mini, minor, maxi, major, grand. This is a good break. I don't know that I could eat a sundae right now.
Yeah. We'll see how long it lasts.
That's true. There is a free game, and that's really what you want.
It's so hard to get.
Yeah, you need 3 of those free games to pop up. There's the flaming head. Not a lot of line pays. Power up. Oh, that's now ×2. Oh, one more. Come on.
Free games. Hell yeah.
We got it. 3 games. That's what we wanted.
That's what we wanted. I just want to play the bonus, y'all.
Oh, some heads. You got
2. Oh, $200.
Hey, you're up.
We're on Front Street.
It's remaining. Oh, that's good.
More heads. All right, 3 is good.
And you're probably wondering, yes, you can get 2 hits alive. Oh, yeah. Come on, come on, come on.
Nice head. 5. All right, let's see what we get. 40, 40, 16, 16, 40. Oh, not bad.
All right, not bad. We're more than doubled up.
No, almost doubled up. I put in 300.
Oh, okay. You put in 300. You're at
All right.
564.
Let's play down to 500.
Hey, banks a win.
All right.
It's alive. Let's go.
Frankenstein. What a whiff. All right, it's okay.
Hey, look. Everyone has their stopping point.
Gee, that would have been nice during the bonus.
Some of you are probably like, I would have walked away. We probably should have, but he's still up.
All right, now we booked the win.
You always got to book the win.
Listen, I'm not mad at a $200 win. I'll take this every day, all day, every day. So there we go. Thanks, New York, New York.
Yo, I swear they make it so hard to find these bill breaker cash out machines, you know, where you put your ticket, your redemption machines, because it's like, they want you to just put it into another slot machine, but we're not doing that. Not this time, not today. All right, Hershey World. Literally a world of Hershey everywhere. Wow. What do they got here? Chris, they've got merchandise?
Yeah,
Pretty much
and look,
everything.
800-pound chocolate Statue of Liberty. That's cool.
Oh, let's take a look. Chocolate. Oh, yeah. The chocolate Statue of Liberty is sculpted to nearly 800 pounds of Hershey's milk chocolate. Ooh, what do we got here?
It's the random lounge flies for me.
Are these the actual lounge fly or not?
Yeah, no, look, lounge fly Reese's.
Oh.
Oh, because look, they make a Reese's. That's cute.
They've got their hands in everything.
Oh, that's cool.
Does it smell? Is it one of those sniffers?
No. Yeah, so they have an entire wall of Hershey's Kisses where you can mix and match and make like your own assortment bags. This is really neat. I'm not a huge Kisses fan. I actually prefer the Hershey's Hugs. Comment down below if you remember Hershey's Hugs. And also really like the Nuggets. Those are really good. Maybe they have them here somewhere. I'll keep an eye out. Have you ever wanted an extra long Twizzler? Look, that's crazy. Also,
Oh my gosh. World's largest Hershey bar. It's exclusive to here, apparently.
this is massive. This is heavy.
Yeah, but I wouldn't even eat a regular sized one.
This is 5 pounds. It's a 5-pound candy bar. Look, a bed. Random Reese's. I'm just kidding. Random Recess. Not Random Reese's. But if you like Reese's, they have a whole wall of them here. That's cool. So you create your own candy bar wrapper, and they'll put the picture out on the giant display that is on the Las Vegas Strip. So you might be able to see yourself. That's pretty cool. Should we do this event? All right, we got the Kit Kat Duo Strawberry and Dark Chocolate Shake. This looks absolutely amazing. So good. Let's give it a shot. Oh my God, 5 out of 5. That is so freaking good. Holy cow. Oh, that's one of the best shakes I've had. I'm not a big shake person. I don't get them that often, but man, I might have to come back and get this every time we're in Vegas. This is delicious. I bet you're gonna really like this. You can have one sip, right?
I know it may not look like the picture, but Kit Kat Duo Strawberry Chocolate. Has anyone comment down below? I've not heard of these Kit Kat Duos. Then again, I've been off the candy train for a while, but it's so good. It's so good. 5 out of 5. But all the stars, all the points, all the whatevers. Wow. Do they sell the Kit Kat Duos here? I kind of want to try the candy. Yo, I haven't had like sugar in a while. Chris, I'm gonna have more than that. Was 2 sips. That was 1 sip. Should we do that take again?
Yeah.
We didn't get it the first or second time. But it's for the vlog. Hey, Chris, you're playing with some bolts over here.
Yeah, no, this is cool. Like, this is part of the theming. Even the giant pillars that hold up the entire hotel casino, they made it look like they're rivets, like a bridge stanchion or something. That's kind of neat. Attention to detail. I like it.
Right? Yeah, take a look at this, y'all. Like, these things are massive. Is it necessary? No. Giant screw, but attention to detail, like Chris said.
Yeah, again, this casino is huge too, and I love the high ceilings. It feels open, and it doesn't smell too much like smoke, so that's always a plus too. Of course, that could change. There's not a lot of people down here right now. But yeah, so far so good. Good first impressions.
All right, y'all, we are still looking for the lobby. We like to explore the grounds anytime we stay in a hotel, and we're just trying to find the lobby right now. But
Yeah. We'll find it eventually.
We'll find it eventually. All right, they got a pretzel shop right here, and then right around the corner, and this is off the pedestrian bridge across from MGM Grand. They've got some sort of New York pizzeria, Wing Zone, Capriati's. So they've got definitely a traditional food court. They're calling it hashtag food hall. This is not a food hall. I don't know. Comment down below.
Yeah, nice try, New York, New York. We see what you're trying to do, capitalizing on the food hall craze. This is just a food court, like a regular mall food court. This isn't a food hall. Stop trying to be what you're not.
They've got plenty of table games. This pit's not open, but yeah, we might have to partake a little bit, a little later. All right, New York, New York is definitely a lot bigger than I remember, but yeah, maybe we'll hit it big here. I just got laid off. I'm looking for a jackpot. We'll see. Is this going to be the trip? Is this the hotel? All right, y'all, we were able to check in. What I find interesting nowadays is that the room is ready. Granted, I understand it's 9 a.m., but can we normalize if a room is ready? Like, just give us the room. We ended up paying $20. Our room is comped, by the way, but we paid $20 to get the room early. We got to normalize, like, you're paying, or even if it's comped, like, enough. 3 p.m., that's just too late. $20 isn't the end of the world, and we get our room early, but I don't know. They're just gonna always nickel and dime you. All right, y'all, stepping out of the elevator, I don't know. This is really interesting. It feels like we're in a subway or something.
It does feel like we're in a subway. It's kind of a weird feeling, but
Yeah.
hey, we'll go with it.
This is really eerie. All right, we're finding our room. I don't know what our room number is. Chris, you've got that.
Yeah,
Where are we going?
714.
714 to the left. All right, hallway test is okay. I think it is themed to a subway. Like, the lighting's actually pretty decent, but take a look at this. Look at that. Like, how neat is that? That to have theming even in the halls, I mean, most hotels do, like part of their, interior design, but that's really cool.
Oh, we're like way away from the elevator.
Well, you're not gonna get lost. New York elevators, boom. Yeah, Chris and I, comment down below. We have, I don't want to say the worst luck, but we always end up at the room all the way at the end. I don't think we said this yet, but we're in the New Yorker Tower. All right, we're going in. Oh, we have prison-style windows. Okay, y'all, that being said, let's do a room tour real quick.
Okay, let's give our initial thoughts on New York, New York, and the rooms. So keep in mind, New York, New York was built in 1997, so it's a little bit of an older resort here in Las Vegas. It cost about $460 million when it was first built. To put that into perspective, Resorts World, which is currently the most expensive hotel casino resort on the Strip, cost over $4.5 billion, so almost 10 times as much. So let me just say what we like about the room first. There's a lot of good natural lighting through the windows, so the room is really nice and bright. It's actually really big too, so we just got a standard king room, nothing fancy. This is the cheapest room that you can get, and I have to say, I've seen a lot smaller rooms here in Las Vegas before. There's a lot of space, it doesn't feel cramped, so that's really, really nice. It does look like it has been recently renovated, and the theming in the room matches the theming of the hotel. It feels very New York-y, right? There's New York wallpaper, there's a lot of cool like faux brick accents that make you feel like you're in the big city. Some of the wallpaper looks like the New York Times or some sort of New York newspaper. So yeah, the theming in the room is great. However, it does show its age a little bit in the furniture as well as kind of the design of the room. One interesting thing, there's not a real closet, right? There's kind of an armoire that's open to the room that has some hangers in your safe, but it almost looks like something you could get at IKEA. No shade to New York, New York, but it's not like a built-in closet. It's just sort of a freestanding piece of furniture. The bed, it's okay, it's pretty comfortable. And the shower and bathroom feel very much like, you know, a Holiday Inn bathroom. You have one sink and the shower tub combo with the shower curtain. Not my favorite, but hey, you know what? This room runs for really, really cheap usually. New York, New York, you can find rooms $100, $200 a night or cheaper oftentimes, which is a great, great value. So keep that in mind. It's definitely a great location as well. You're kind of south end of the strip, close to Excalibur, MGM Grand. You're close to the Park MGM. So you're close to a lot of really cool things. You're right next to T-Mobile Arena. So there are some really nice pluses about New York, New York. It is an older property and it is showing its age a little bit. So keep that in mind. It's not gonna be your posh, bougie experience that you'll get at like the Cosmopolitan or Bellagio or Wynn Encore. But that's not why you stay here. You stay here for the value. You stay here to have a nice, clean, cheap room. Know what you're getting before you book the hotel room. That's why we're showing you around.
All right, Chris, enough yapping about the room. Abed wants pool. Pool time now. Let's go.
Pool time. I've been ready for pool time, Abed. I was just waiting on you.
All right, the gaslighting has begun, waiting on me.
It's not gaslighting if it's true. I mean, who was just spending 15 minutes in the bathroom? I'm just saying.
Hey, y'all, when you gotta go, you gotta go. Am I right? First impressions for a resort this big is that this pool is actually kind of small. I don't know if it's the only pool here. We're gonna have to ask around, but it's kind of small. I mean, despite it not being very large, there are plenty of seats, plenty of free seats. Of course, you've got cabanas you can rent. And to be honest, it's just not that busy right now. We are here pretty early. And you're right under the roller coaster, and you've got New York, New York, like right there, all the buildings, which is pretty cool. Yeah, let's get in and see if it's heated. Cosmo was heated. I wonder if New York, New York's pool's heated. All right, Chris, this is heated. It's actually really nice.
It actually feels amazing. It's a little bit warmer than the Cosmo pool that we were in a couple weeks ago, but the water temperature is perfect. It's giving me Icon of the Seas Hideout Cabana pool vibes in the temperature wise. It's just so nice and a little bit smaller than I thought it was going to be. New York, New York's pool is not the largest, but there's like nobody here. It's pretty empty right now, so there's that. I don't know if it'll get crowded later on in the day, but you know, it's super easy to find a chair and there's plenty of space to swim around right now.
It's funny, they've got a volleyball net here, but you have to bring your own ball. All right, we just spent a little bit of time in the pool. We're not spending too much time. We're only here for one night at New York, New York. But you know, when you experience or when you visit a Vegas resort, you've got to go to the pool at least once. But yeah, it was a small pool, got the job done. We were able to kind of hang out for a little bit, just kind of relax. We did hit the hot tub, but we're a little hungry. We can go back and change. And our plan is to hit the roller coaster right when it opens. We're gonna rope drop this roller coaster, y'all.
All right, so we're going through the Big Apple roller coaster and it's located through the arcade. I gotta say, this arcade is massive, so if you have kids that love arcades, New York, New York is the place for you. It's a tiny kids casino, and there's very helpful arrows on the floor to tell you where to go to get to the roller coaster, so we're gonna head over there right now. Abed and I just got off the Big Apple roller coaster here at New York, New York, and it was fun. I gotta say, it was a good time, a fun roller coaster. It even goes through the casino, which is pretty cool. One thing to note, it is $25 per person, which is a little bit expensive. And so we thought like, dang, that's a ripoff. But then we also thought, okay, we pay like $20 to $25 at Disney World and Disneyland for individual lightning lanes. Granted, this ride is not Disney caliber, but it is what it is. You're in Vegas, you're gonna spend a lot of money. So we did it, we spent the money, we went on the roller coaster. It was a lot of fun, we had a good time. You get some really great views of the strip on it. They have lockers for you before the ride, so you can put all your personal belongings in there. We couldn't record on the ride because they don't allow phones. So I think we're gonna try to get some stock footage of the roller coaster going, but definitely check out the roller coaster. You get to it by walking through the giant arcade, and like I said, it's $25 per person, and it's a good time. When you're at New York, New York, you kind of have to ride the roller coaster. It's an iconic part of the resort, so don't miss it. It's been here forever for a reason, and we had a full train. People were really, really excited, and everyone had a great time. So yeah, I'd definitely ride it again the next time we come to New York, New York. All right, so here in New York, New York, we decided to grab a slice. We just finished the roller coaster, which was a lot of fun, but I wanted to just stop, grab something quick, so we stopped for a slice of pizza. I got a slice of the 4 cheese. Of course, it's not gonna live up to New York pizza, but it actually looks decent. It looks there's a little flop, but you know what, whatever. As long as it tastes good, that's all that matters. Let's try it. It's okay, 3 out of 5. Not horrible, but not the best. It is nice and cheesy, light on the sauce, but other than that, the sauce doesn't have a lot of flavor. And the crust could have been cooked a little bit longer. Anyway, it's a grab-and-go pizza spot. What do you expect?
Okay, so I decided for a quick little bite here at New York, New York, I was gonna go to Times Square hot dog. I know, so clever. How did they come up with that? But I decided just to go with the All-American. Now, was it dirty hot dog water? Yes, it was. But that's okay. That's how you know it's gonna be good, right? So this is a hefty boy. I mean, look at this thing. It's massive. So I got the All-American, which has ketchup, mustard, onion, sauerkraut, relish. All right, here we go. Ooh, it's heavy. I don't know what to think about this, y'all. I'm not a big hot dog guy, so maybe someone else, maybe Chris could review this, but everything's kind of mushy except for the onions, which I can actually really appreciate because there's some crunch there. But it just tastes like literally just condiments. The wiener has no flavor. Like, I like flavorful wieners. This really had nothing. It wasn't firm enough. Like, I took a bite of it and it was just like limp. I don't know, it was just a little too soft for me, for my take. If I'm gonna eat a hot dog, when I want a wiener, I want it good. Half star out of 5, sorry. This doesn't even get a full 1 point. I don't know. Chris, what do you think?
For those of you at home counting, did you count the number of innuendos that Abed just threw into that review? I don't know, half a star seems harsh. The hot dog looks okay. Let's try it. There are a lot of condiments on it. I agree with Abed on the point that the onions provide a really good crunch and the wiener really doesn't taste like anything. However, I've kind of been digging this. I kind of like it. You get the sweetness from the relish, a little bit of sweetness from the ketchup, and then the acidity from the mustard. If the wiener were just like grilled or had a little bit more flavor and the bun was a little bit more soft, this would be an easy like 4 out of 5, I think. I'm gonna go 3 out of 5. I'm not as harsh as Abed on the hot dog. I kind of enjoyed it. Sorry. I mean, it's not the best hot dog I've ever had for sure, but it wasn't bad.
Okay, y'all, I am human, and I'm gonna amend the rating only because I was a little hangry. We all get hangry. You know, when you're hangry, you can be a little harsh, and you guys just witnessed hangry Abed. Look, I'm gonna amend my rating. It wasn't a 0.5. I'm not like dying eating this. I did end up eating a little more, and I'm gonna give it 1.5 out of 5. You know what? That's as good as it's getting, because I'm still a little hungry. Chris is laughing at me.
What an amendment.
It is an amendment from Chris. That's a whole
That's
1
a whole
point.
star, you're right.
It went from 0.5 to 1.5. I'm sticking to that. That's fine though. We all have, or maybe, I don't know. I think that's pretty generous.
All right, for dinner tonight, we decided to come check out a brand new restaurant here in Las Vegas. It's Parm, and it's from the makers of Carbone, from the owners of Carbone. So we know it's not in New York, New York, but it's still New York adjacent, right? That counts. The thing about New York, New York is there just isn't a ton of variety of food. So we decided to get out of the hotel and come check out one of the newest restaurants that is opening here in Proper Eats Food Hall at Aria. So let's go grab a Parmesan chicken sandwich. This looks awesome.
All right, y'all. They're blaring the music. I don't know if you can hear it because our microphone usually cuts most of it out. But it's really interesting, even in Vegas, a food hall that's normally pretty quiet. Like they play music, but not this loud. It's Boots and Cats in here right now. Like, what's going on? This isn't Omnia, right? This isn't a nightclub, but it's Vegas. So even a food hall is going to become a nightclub at some point.
Are we just too old? I think we're just getting older, man. Someone order some food. All right, so from Parm, for an appetizer, we got mozzarella sticks. There's like 0 cheese pull because these aren't hot, but you know, I'm not bitter. See, wah wah. But let's try them. They do look still really cheesy and good. So, give those about a 3 out of 5. Those are okay. They're average cheese sticks, and the sauce isn't really that great either. So, just average, 3 out of 5.
All right, y'all, look at this chicken parm right here. This is what they're known for. Like, this is their signature dish. Now, it's a little disappointing when things don't come out the way they should. Like the cheese sticks, again, we're a little disappointed with Parm right now. I know they just opened, but the quality of your food for every single order has to be maintained. I saw them frying them, but I guess we didn't get the fresh ones, or I don't know. Let's try the chicken parm. Now, what I will say is the bread's 5 out of 5. I don't know where this bread came from, but it's delicious. The sandwich itself, it's what you would expect the chicken parm to be. Kind of underwhelmed. I know this is like what they're known for, but the West Coast location so far has not hit at all. So I'm gonna give that a 2.5 out of 5.
All right, let's try this sandwich. Ben's right. The bread is feeling really soft and pillowy. All right, here we go. I gotta agree with the Ben. There's nothing like extraordinary about this chicken sandwich. Honestly, I was expecting it to be like way cheesier and to have a much more strong, like basil, like Italian flavor. It's just pretty plain to me, but the bread is really good. Super soft. That's delicious. The sandwich, I'll give it a 3 out of 5. It's just okay. Everything here has been just kind of average so far. Not living up to the Carbone name at all. At least, I've never been to Carbone, so maybe it is. I don't know. But Carbone is always ranked as, you know, one of the top Italian restaurants. And so you expect a kind of quick service concept from the makers of Carbone to live up to the hype. But, I mean, maybe we ordered wrong. I don't know. But so far, it's just kind of average.
Okay, look, we definitely didn't order wrong, Chris. The restaurant's called Parm. We ordered the chicken parm. To me, it feels like Carbone was like, we have all this leftover scraps. Let's just open up another restaurant. It's like a cash grab. This is disappointing. Like, we still have one more dish to try. Maybe that'll be the dish, but so far, I don't know. Chris is right. It's like, it's not great. It's average. All right. Our last dish is the spicy rotini. Everything that we've ordered has just come out cold. This is the spicy rotini. This must be what Carbone tastes like, or at least close. This is freaking good, y'all. All right. You would think a place called Parm, that their Parm would be a 5 out of 5. It's not. The pasta, the spicy rotini, honestly, I'm gonna give it a 5 out of 5. This is good. I like this a lot. Maybe it's the reaction of the appetizer and the parm sandwich being like just average, that I'm trying something that isn't, and I'm giving it a higher score. I'm maybe a little biased, but Chris, I think you're gonna really like this.
All right, so Carbone, one of their signature dishes is the spicy rigatoni. And so this is spicy rotini. Maybe it's kind of the same thing. Again, we've never eaten at Carbone because it's impossible to get in there, but the Ben said this is a 5 out of 5. Let's try it. Not me struggling to get pasta. There we go. Okay, that's really good. The sauce is creamy. It has like a really nice body to it. The pasta is perfectly cooked. It's a little bit spicy. You get that heat in the back towards the end of the bite. That's really good. Okay, we should have just gotten 2 pastas because this pasta is awesome. I gotta agree, 5 out of 5. This is delicious. I don't want this to seem like we're just shitting all over Parm. The pasta was a 5 out of 5, and I think there's potential with the other dishes. I don't think it's necessarily like the flavor of the dishes. I think it's just their operations. They did just open, so I think once they get the operation side down, food will come out faster. They'll make sure that it's, you know, hot when it comes out. The base components for a good dish are here. Like that chicken parm wasn't gross.
it just didn't blow our socks off, and maybe our expectations were too high. The mozzarella sticks, same thing. If they just came out hot and the cheese was a little more melty, they probably would have been a 5 out of 5.
We hope you've enjoyed this random recess of New York, New York, and the new restaurant Parm here at Proper Eats at Aria. If you made it this far, we really appreciate it. Give this video a like, leave us a comment, tell us what you think and where you want us to go next. Is there a hotel? Is there somewhere in Vegas you want us to explore, or maybe outside of Las Vegas? And consider subscribing to join the Recess fam. We're having so much fun on this channel. We love to interact with you, so hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell. You can also find us on social media at Random Recess. We've got a lot of travel planned this year, including potentially an international trip. You're not going to want to miss that. See y'all on the next one.